Tulamben, Bali is a special place. From its towering volcano to the countless dive sites lining its shores, the small town packs a mighty punch. While most venture to Tulamben to dive the famous Liberty Wreck, its massive walls steeped in colorful coral and fish, we were focused on the tiniest of Tulamben's inhabitants, its macro. Tulamben's mostly barren volcanic slopes provide the perfect habitat for an abundance of shrimps, crabs, nudibranchs, and countless other bizarre macro critters. Dive sites like Malasti all but guarantee a glimpse of the cutest animal in the ocean, Sean the sheep. And other sites like Batu Ringgit or Batu Niti can bring a treasure trove of discoveries, like this tiger shrimp, emperor shrimp, or the bashful harlequin shrimp. If you like reef, Tulamben has that too. At Scuba, the colorful reef comes alive, with the chance to spot and film the elusively camouflaged Bargavanti pygmy seahorse, or this curious master of camouflage, the cuttlefish. Thanks to Tulamben Wreck Divers, we were not only lucky enough to capture some of these critters on camera, but we had the best guides, location, and all-around experience. Tulamben Wreck Divers Resort is located directly across from the Liberty Wreck dive site. You can literally walk to the site from the resort. Due to its close proximity, we were able to slip into the water earlier than most and also took advantage of the amazing sunrises every morning from the beach. Besides being the closest to the wreck, the resort is close to a variety of restaurants and a market for all your snack and cold drink needs. As plant-based eaters, we had no trouble finding an assortment of food options for us to try within the resort as well as out. Our favorite restaurant was Slice and Brew. Their food was incredible, so much so, we ate there at least 8 times during our 10-day stay. While the resort offers a quiet reprieve between dives, we highly recommend walking the small town's bustling streets and exploring what the restaurants and shops have to offer. Okay, enough about the food. Let's get back to the resort. Unlike most resorts, Tulamben Wreck Divers has an expansive dive shop that can cover any and all rental gear or scuba diving needs. While we brought our own gear, you definitely don't need to if you prefer the comforts of traveling light. Venturing through the shop, you will find 3 dunk tanks to rinse your camera and gear, and plenty of storage to keep your things safe and dry. You might even find a cute puppy looking for pets and attention. Of course, we had to stop and give the pup some love and take 5 million videos. As you follow the main path, there are a few separate rooms from the main house, all with lanais and drying racks for your wet items. We were fortunate enough to stay in one of the rooms relatively close to the front. I'll show you our room in a bit, but let's keep exploring the grounds. The resort has 2 pools, one of which is perfect for brushing up on your skills or getting certified, the other, well, for lounging. The resort also has a restaurant that services breakfast, which is included with your room, lunch and dinner, which is an extra charge. There are 2 main 2-story buildings that house most of the rooms and guests, which if all full, could amount to a bustling resort. Lucky for us, we went outside of peak season, and often had just 2 to 3 people at breakfast, and even less that surfaced for dives. Most of the people we met were regulars who have come to the resort multiple times, all of which preferred November as well. Now, before we get too much into the dive part, let's review the rooms. Our room was equipped with air conditioning, a small fridge, and we had our own expansive bathroom. The room was cleaned daily, and we even took advantage of the laundry service. For us, we placed less weight on the amenities of a place and more on the diving. Out of our 10 diving days, we averaged 3 dives per day, with some days squeezing in that 4th as a night dive or an extra day dive. We were fortunate enough to have 2 different dive guides during our stay, Kadek and YN, all to ourselves. With 1 guide between us, we were able to video and spot so many more critters. Not only were they both great spotters, but we enjoyed getting to know them and really enjoyed the time we spent above and below water. One unique feature of Tulamben is that all dive sites are shore dives. While I really enjoyed this, as I can get seasick at times on boats, Tulamben's coastline is mostly rocks and not fine sand. On the days we did have some waves crashing, it did make for a bit of a challenge to get in and out. If it was a bit rough, however, the guides were always there to assist if needed. Underwater, however, you experienced relatively little current and easy dive conditions for macro spotting and photography. With dozens of amazing macro dive sites that can be dove both day and night, you really never get bored exploring Tulamben's underwater world. So, if you're looking to make Tulamben your next dive destination, we highly recommend Tulamben Wreck Divers. The price, service, and expertise simply can't be beat. Also, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us continue on our journey towards doing trips and YouTube videos full time. And if you have any other questions, feel free to comment below. If you want to see more of what Tulamben has to offer below water, be sure to check out our macro relaxation video and the Liberty Wreck video.